I start to cry, I'll have to get my act together so I can sing, because I can't do both at the same time. So some songs that are like too sad, you start to cry, you can't sing. But I met Jack in kind of an odd way. I didn't know who he was. I was at the golf course one day years ago, and somebody said, "Did you hear about Jack Roberts?" And I said, "No." And they said, "Well, he lost his wife, and he found her at home on the shore when he got home." And I said, "Wow, that's really sad." And I'd never met him. But then I thought about the story, about what a sad story, and then I saw the obituary. And I read the obituary, the story of the three sons and their lives together. And as a person who spends a lot of time writing songs, you hear things and you think about something that would make an interesting song. And sometimes you take that and try to write a song. Sometimes they come out good, sometimes they don't. But so I started writing a song about Stevie. And it came together fairly quickly, and I thought, oh, this is kind of a nice song. But I felt really weird about sharing it, because who writes a song about someone and then I didn't even know him? I felt really weird about it, but I thought he might want to hear it. So I called Philo, who I knew him, and Philo knows everybody. I said, "Philo, I wrote this song. I'm not sure what to do with it, because I feel kind of odd about it." And he said, "Well, send it to me." So I sent it to Philo, and Philo says, "I think this is good, and I think he'd really appreciate this." So we sent it over to him and his sons, and they liked the song. They used the song. They appreciated the memory of how it all came together. So I still had never met Jack, but I knew where Jack lived because he's just down the street from me on Lake Grove Trail. So I walk that all the time with my dog, and so I knew his house and I kind of knew where he was. And so one day, a couple weeks after the service, I'm walking my dog up Lake Grove toward his house, and I look up the road, and Jack is coming down the road the other way with his dog. We've never met. He kind of senses, I think, that it's me, and I kind of sense that it's him. This is where I can start to cry. I've never told this story. But we just start walking toward each other. He doesn't say a word. He walks up to me, and he gives me a hug in the middle of the road for like 2 minutes with tears in his eyes. And I can't tell the story because it makes me cry. But he just said, "Thank you for the song," and that's how we met. So
cool.
it's a that's how we. If you're wondering how to get into Ball Crushers, that will do it. I got in right away. I didn't have to be nice to anybody or have a party. He just let me in. He thought I was nice. I said, "Well, fooled you." No. All right, let's try this song. Well, they said it was much too old to keep her running up that road. They said it was much too ill to keep her running up that hill. But they were wrong, it was right. It wasn't going down without a fight. He kept running up Lake Road and he never looked back. You don't know Jack. Well, he loved to be out on the links for some golf and some post-game drinks. And no one was surprised when he took money from the other guys. He was still damn good, hitting it straight with that old 3-wood. And if you're thinking you might ever see some cash come back, don't know Jack. Well, there comes a time when you have to say goodbye to the best friend you ever had. And even though you're sad, you're glad you got to know the guy with the heart of gold, one of the greats, a true friend who always had your back. If you knew Jack. Yeah, through the tears, I'm glad for all the years I got to know the man, that skinny old quarterback who could talk a little smack. Ball crusher Jack. Yeah, I knew Jack. I'm glad to see I knew Jack. Sing it with me. I knew Jack.